Hello Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week starting January 24th. This is Moon Magic Tarot and I'm Ambi. I'm using my new deck. It is called the Tarot of the Trees and it is by Dana Driscoll. I really enjoy it and I hope that you do as well. Alright, so Leos, let's see what kind of message we can get for you for this week. And hopefully we're asking that we get a message that will help you move towards your highest potential for this week, right? Let's see. We got 3 that just fell out. And then we need one more. Is that one? Yep. Okay. We've got Judgment, 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the High Priestess. Alright, Leo. Let's see how this works together. Well, let's just start here and see how it falls into place. It usually comes together in the end, right? To where we can see clear what all this is meaning for at least a good chunk of you. Remember, this is general, okay? So, the Judgment card, especially when coming through this deck, is about seeds that you've planted coming to fruition. So, things you've been working on, it works out. You start to see where, some success is starting to show. You're starting to see where you're getting some footing in an industry that you're trying to work in, or you get maybe a few more clients in whatever avenue you're going in. It can be in relationship too. So you might have had somebody that you were intrigued by, that you wanted to get to know better, and they were kind of cold shoulder with you, and so you kind of set out to, whatever. You'll like me one day. And you're starting to see where they're smiling and engaging, okay? Like, those kind of things in your life where you worked hard to achieve something. Now you're starting to see some reward in it. It's not the end all to end all. It's just the beginning stages of it, or like a little show. But enough to entice you to keep moving forward, right? To keep, to know that yes, what you're doing matters and it's not a waste. And you're not just throwing away energy and stuff. It is coming through. This also has like a karmic feel to it. So depending on how you've been in relation to your environment, you may see an influx of positive things, like just coincidences, so to speak, falling in your lap that kind of work in your favor if you've been generous with your time and energy and even financially, money-wise and stuff. But that doesn't necessarily mean that. I really, with the 5 of Swords coming next and being the challenge, here's the 5 of Swords so you can see that. The 5 of Swords is often about deceit and things not being clear, unfair, and underhandedness. It's possible that maybe things aren't working out the way you expected, but there's promise for it in the future, okay? It's just, I think you may be invested in a person a little too much, or you brought on somebody who has underhandedness in them. So you thought if you took on this project person or whatever, you saw this young kid who needed a leg up, and you're starting to see that maybe that wasn't the best idea. You thought if you gave him lots of guidance and direction and companionship with an elder that he can look up to some degree, that it would work out to where, he would be better for it and he'd be able to enliven your situation in some way and be a better person in general and be better off, because I think you generally care about him. But chances are, you might see how that's not necessarily working out, and that they do tend to have, I think, possibly have their best interest in heart, and they don't really understand the magnitude of what it is that you have been trying to invest in them. That's definitely like the big feel of what this looks like to me and what it feels like. So I wouldn't change it. So even if you catch this before you see this underhandedness, I wouldn't change it. I think this is a good life lesson for this person, and I don't think it'll touch you too much, okay? This will be like one of those superficial nicks where you're like, ah, really? Whatever. That that tool was breaking anyways, or, oh, so it ended up being worth $5. Whatever. It's fine. Fine. Whatever, or like they said something behind your back that was kind of shady, and you don't really have to worry about it because your reputation is gold. And being that you're a Leo, chances are it is, because you've worked damn hard for it to be that way. Right? And so the advice is the Ace of Cups. And this could be a whole new relationship, but a lot of this time this has happiness and joy and abundance and a new start and new beginnings that bring happiness in home and relationships. So it's very possible that you feel that, and then you kind of let it go. One of those instances where you just kind of bite your tongue so that the full effect of the universe can kind of show this person, it allows this situation that you invested in that maybe didn't work out so well, to get the full taste of this lesson for them. Like, look, you want what they have, and even though you were scrimping and staving, and they knew you were and just moved on, that's not how you're going to get to the joy. They're going to learn that that's not how you got this stability and this bliss and this companionship and family, if applicable, because you have a good thing going, I think, in your life a lot. And so it's telling you to lean on that, whether it's in relation to a person. So for some of you, it'll just be like, you'll have this situation where something will go awry. It doesn't necessarily mean a person, maybe a situation, but it's superficial. It's not like life-changing, but something you invested in and put work and energy, didn't work out, and it's telling you to lean on that which makes you happy. And in the end, you get the High Priestess, and the High Priestess here is often about mystery and the unknown. She's also about intuition, so follow your intuition. If you feel guided to say and do certain things, I would suggest go ahead and do that this week, as usually the case anyways, but with this here, definitely so. But this also is, maybe don't make any definitive water. This is a water, cups are water, so this is liquid. It means based on what you discover here and this challenge here for you, maybe don't make any definitive decisions, because it's not always what it seems. It is possible in the end, whatever this was, whether it is that person letting you down or taking from you out of greed, however this betrayal or disappointment or loss works out for you, you might not have the full picture. It might not be as bad as it seems, or as cut and dry or black and white as it seems. So if you can give it a moment to breathe, I think you'll find some clarity in it, which would be better for all those involved. And I think you're fairly well suited to do that, just because you do have this support. I truly believe some kind of support around you, or something that is life-giving in your life that you can kind of fall back on or lean into to carry you through this period where you're learning about what this was really about. So yeah, all in all, there might be a struggle this week, and there usually is in all weeks, but I think you come out on top definitely, and at the very least, you at least influence somebody or some other situation in a very positive way. Showing them an alternate way of being in relation to conflict, I think, is one of the things that could definitely work out this week. And that does Leo's ego good to be able to do that, and their heart of gold good as well. They know that they can have a positive impact and inspire other people to be better. So yeah, this is going to be a good week. I'm wishing for you to have the best week possible. Thank you for watching this video. Please do comment if you feel inspired to, or rate it, thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you think it deserves. And if you want to see my videos in the future, do subscribe, and then you totally will. Yeah, you have a beautiful week, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye-bye now.